Ready? Craft all 80.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, 70 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside. So he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Ready?
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Touchdown, Seahawks! Cooper Kupp, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Packer 60, Packer 60.
Running right, here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Let's go now. Ready.
2nd and 14. And this one's incomplete.
Intended for number 89. Incomplete. Demarmian Overshown on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop the throw. On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Milton. Completes this one to Pickens. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
19.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Got it open man, it's Pickens. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Come on, come on.
Milton. The short one there, taken in by Ferguson. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
60 Bobcats, 60 Cowboys.
Here's Milton now to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, 29 yards. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Up the middle, here's Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific Hawk season. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On the set.
Back to Walker on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Get it. 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on third and 1. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on third and 1. Not the case.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down, and that's what he just did.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
On the counter, it's Walker. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down on the 32-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey! Count to 60, count to 60.
Back to throw. Smith and Jigba with the ground. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Seahawks first down. First
Ready,
and 10 at the 24.
70, Timberwolves. Ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. He spins free. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 17-14. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play there gets them right back up to that level.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Now Milton. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Milton. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown,
George Pickens. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have yet again retaken the lead. Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Seahawks 17. Bradley with Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. inside the 30 at the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Cardinal. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Sticking with Walker on second down. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Come on.
They go play action here on first down. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and he delivers a big play here for this offense.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Seven yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Let's go.
Now back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Let's go now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys have now moved out in front. Myers connects on the PAT, and it gives him a 3-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Milton. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Get it. Gotta be lying. Go.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Right, he finds Tolbert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Dallas.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 35 yards. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And that will make this a 4-point game.
24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On the set.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Kenny Clark able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Go! Buffalo 18, Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Horton. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Milton. And this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They go draw here. Blue. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cobb. Give him a gain of 5 completion. And that's going to lead to a third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here is 3rd and 5.
6, hurt. 18, 5 in.
Looking to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. An impressive 75-yard punt return. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punt. That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Seahawks 24.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
You've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Come on. Ready?
Now this time he'll look to throw. It's caught. Tolbert. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. Here's Milton now to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Milton. He's got to complete to Tolbert. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Milton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Milton. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles.
They go with blue between the tackles. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And he's got it. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
Blue. He is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
At the Seahawks 2-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready?
Looking to throw. Milton. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Seahawks 30.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but it would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
1-yard gain.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Ready, ready. Viking 18.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 19 Lions. Go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw is Milton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Cowboys are going to take it. At their own 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football, admit it as the ball got there, and forced the incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Milton. Up in there, right side, it's Lamb. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Milton. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. That is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Tolbert from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19.
Back to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard
18
line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street.
They'll drop to throw. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
Get it.
A quick throw caught by Cup out wide. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
That's good.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
Walker now on first and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Let's go. Panther 60, 7 Pirates.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the outside. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Room past the 35. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. He's got this to Pickens. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 19-point game.
37. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. About 6. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Ready, ready.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Come on.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Horton.
Perfect.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Dallas, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated. That you ever hated.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her